A few years ago, I found myself desperately trying to manifest my dream life. I wanted to grow my YouTube channel, connect with my soulmate, and see my entire life transform. No matter how hard I tried, it felt like something was missing. Then I stumbled upon some profound teachings by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and what happened next was absolutely incredible. My channel took off. I started publishing books with one of the world's top publishers, and I finally met my soulmate. My entire life changed. I want to share the 3 most powerful ways Dr. Joe Dispenza says you can manifest your desires, because I know these steps can change your life, just like they did mine. Let's dive in. 1. Thoughts and feelings shape your state of being. Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches us that thoughts are the language of the brain and feelings are the language of the body. Together, your thoughts and feelings create your state of being. Most of us are taught to live from our minds and think that just thinking positive thoughts will get us what we want. But here's the secret. It's not just about thinking. It's about feeling. Neville Goddard often said, "Feeling is the secret." It's the missing link that so many people overlook. Think of it this way. Your thoughts are just a starting point. Your affirmations, the way you think, are just words and images in your mind. But it's the emotions you attach to those thoughts that give them power. The ultimate goal isn't just to think about what you want, but to feel what it would be like to already have it. And when you become the feeling of what you desire, that's when manifestation happens. 2. Everything is energy. Your desires already exist. According to Dr. Dispenza, all possibilities exist in what's called the quantum field. Everything you desire, whether it's wealth, health, love, or success, is already there in potential. It's all energy. The world you see, the money you want, the car, the house, even the person you want to be with, all of it is just energy at different frequencies. This means that even though you may not see your desire manifest right now, it already exists in the quantum field. It's just outside of your current frequency. Everything you desire is waiting for you to align with it. Dr. Joe explains it like this. The visible world is just a small fraction of all the energy in existence. What you can't see, hear, or touch is just as real. It's just outside your current awareness. There's a concept in quantum physics called the observer effect, which shows that your consciousness directly influences the reality you perceive. The key to manifesting what you want is aligning your frequency, your state of being, with the vibration of your desires. 3. Change your state of being to change your reality. So how do you shift your frequency? Dr. Dispenza teaches us about Hebb's law, a principle in neuroscience that says nerve cells that fire together wire together. Essentially, when you repeatedly think and feel in a certain way, your brain rewires itself to align with that new way of thinking and feeling. This creates a new state of being, your vibration or frequency. When I began applying this to my own life, I didn't just think about my dreams. I started feeling them. I would imagine my YouTube channel already having grown, feel the excitement and gratitude as if it had already happened. It wasn't enough to just say, one day, my channel will blow up. I had to feel it, feel the success, the joy, the fulfillment. As I did this, I was no longer just living in my mind. I was changing my physiology, my state of being, and that's when the universe started responding. When you match your frequency to your desires, you pull them into your life. In conclusion, Dr. Joe Dispenza's teachings aren't just theory. They are practical tools for transforming your life. Thoughts and feelings create your state of being. The universe responds to that state. And when you align your state of being with the energy of your desires, you can bring anything into your reality. If you're ready to manifest your dreams, start with your thoughts, add powerful feelings, and change your state of being. This is the path to true transformation. When I began using affirmations with true emotion behind them, something remarkable happened. My body started to respond. I wasn't just saying the words. I was feeling them deeply. This sparked the activation of new nerve cells in my brain, which led to the formation of fresh neural connections. Over time, these thoughts and feelings became ingrained in my brain's wiring. As I repeatedly focused on this new, positive energy, My brain started producing different chemicals and signaling my genes to align with this new reality I was creating. Suddenly, every single one of the trillions of cells in my body began vibrating in harmony with my desires, and that's when the universe took notice. It was as if the quantum field responded to the shift within me, matching my new energy by drawing experiences into my life that aligned with my inner transformation. If you're still waiting to manifest what you desire, don't get discouraged. It's a process. Ask yourself, am I focusing more on the words I'm saying or on the feelings that accompany them? The key to manifesting is a balance of both. Words alone aren't enough. Your body's emotions play an equally powerful role. Words create the mind's narrative, while feelings create your body's energy. Together, they shape your frequency, the signal you send out to the quantum field, which then brings your desires back to you. So, here's what I want you to do. Comment below. Change your energy, change your life. When you change your internal energy, your external reality follows suit. Now, let's talk about gratitude. When you begin focusing on what you have, rather than what you lack, your entire world starts to shift. I used to believe success would come once I had everything I wanted, but Joe Dispenza's teachings flipped that notion. It wasn't about working harder, it was about changing my internal state first. I spent years working hard, but I still didn't feel like I was where I wanted to be. I was focused on frustration, on the fact that I hadn't gotten what I wanted yet. My thoughts and feelings, though they were focused on the dream, were grounded in despair and lack. Every cell in my body was producing chemicals of frustration, signaling my genes to stay stuck in that state. And guess what? The quantum field reflected that energy back to me. It wasn't until I began intentionally practicing gratitude, even when things weren't going the way I wanted, that my life began to change. The trick is to detach from the senses, the limitations of your current reality. As Joe Dispenza puts it, you must start to live in nonsense. This is a powerful concept. When you stop relying on what you can see, hear, or touch, and instead live from a place of emotional alignment with your desires, you enter a new realm of possibility. You begin to manifest from the space of feeling rather than mere observation. I had to stop using my senses to define my reality. No more looking at the lack in my bank account or the stagnancy of my projects. Instead, I allowed myself to live in the future that I was creating, cultivating feelings of abundance and joy. That's when things started shifting. The moment I stepped beyond the limitations of my senses, my life began to align with my desires. The universe doesn't respond to what you can see, it responds to how you feel. Lastly, Joe Dispenza sums it up perfectly. The moment you truly love yourself and embrace your life as it is, that's when the universe opens up and responds. It's only when you're at peace with yourself and the life you're living that the doors to manifestation swing wide open. It's not about the external hustle. It's about aligning your inner world first. Only then will success and abundance flow naturally to you. When I was 19, I dropped out of college to follow my passion, despite what others thought or said. Now, looking back, I see that the real transformation happened inside, when I shifted my internal world to match the dreams I had. If you're ready to embrace this mindset, it's time to start living with intention and feeling the energy of your desires, not just thinking about them. What you focus on expands, and when you align your energy with your deepest desires, the universe will make sure everything else falls into place. When I first started out, I thought I needed to change who I was in order to get what I wanted. I believed that I wasn't good enough as I was. I was too young, didn't have a degree, and I wasn't polished enough. I thought I needed to change my appearance, speak differently, or even wear suits to be taken seriously. But here's the truth. It's not about changing who you are. It's about changing your frequency. If you believe you're not good enough, your energy is already aligned with that belief, and that's what you'll attract from the universe. You can only pull in what matches your level of consciousness. But here's the most important thing. You are good enough right now. The universe wouldn't have created you or brought you into this moment if you weren't meant to experience all the abundance, success, love, and fulfillment life has to offer. Many people know what they want, but believe they need to be someone else to achieve it. They look at others and think they need to look different, have different resources, or even have a different life path. But the truth is, you already have everything you need within you. Your uniqueness is your superpower, and it will lead you to the life you desire. Say this with me. I am a divine being, and feel that truth deep within you. You are worthy of all the good that's meant to come your way, and the universe is always responding to the frequency you put out. Now, the key to manifesting what you desire is aligning your thoughts, feelings, and energy. I learned this from my journey with Dr. Joe Dispenza's teachings. He taught me that retraining your brain and changing your state of being allows you to match your frequency with what you want. That's why I created the Second Mind, a tool designed to help you reprogram your brain and shift your frequency so that your desires align with your energy. It helped me transform my life, and it can help you do the same. Over 100,000 people worldwide have used it to start manifesting more fluidly and powerfully. You could try it for free right now at secondmind.com. By retraining your brain and shifting your energy, you'll start to see the things you want come to you more easily. Remember, you're worthy, you're a divine being, and the universe is responding to your frequency. So, take the leap today, change your mindset, and unlock the life you deserve.